Dr. Kemi for Kemi Talks News. Follow me on my Instagram and TikTok at Kemi Talks News. I'm back in journalism October 20th, 2024. Let's talk about Prudence in Peterson. Now, this weekend in Lagos, there was one big wedding in Nigeria, and it's Prudence Gabriel, a little known fashion designer and stylist when it comes to doing bespoke fashions and all that. Now, a lot of young bespoke tailors, especially the women, they're getting a lot of fame now thanks to social media where they can show their wares. Vicky James, Prudence, and others. Well, at the end of the day, the wedding was to a gospel singer, very young gospel singer, Peterson Okopi. Now, they had a traditional wedding like 5 days ago. And Peterson Okopi, he's a very good singer. And there was a few controversies at that wedding. Now, first of all, the wedding was themed Heaven and Earth 2024. Most weddings in Nigeria, they'll theme it after their names or half of their names or something. I actually like this theme, Heaven and Earth. Now, one thing about Prudence is look at her makeup. It's almost like not there. She went natural colors. The dress was very well done. And, Peterson is very good looking. And, we had guests like Mercy Aigbe, who showed up in this nice white, ensemble. I like the ruffles on top of Mercy's clothes. Mercy went with her husband. We saw this picture on Mercy's page on their way out, but they didn't say where they're going. They just said they're going to celebrate love. And that's Mercy there with Mr. Adeoti. Now, the little bride looked really nice. And that's Vicky James. That hat that Vicky James was wearing was just unique. And at the end of the day, I like the green that's also part of that dress. I don't know where exactly this is in the part of the wedding, but Vicky changed later, of course. And there she is with her husband. It was a white themed wedding. And then there's this guy, I don't know who he is. In the comments of many of the pages I saw, they called him Joe, or I don't know. But when I saw him, I said, oh my God, this is Ray J, Brandy's brother. I know the Brandy, the Norwoods very well. So I'm like, what's Ray J doing in Nigeria? But let's talk about this Joe guy, if that's his name. But anyway, look at the background that he's in. This just like suits the whole heaven and earth theme. This like is the gates of heaven with all these clouds, and this is nice. This is very, very nice. And the next person here, I believe these are the twins Love. They've grown up. They're looking beautiful, Their dress was done really good. I'd like to know who made their dress. I like the whole underlining of it, the flesh color that matches their skin color. They're a little bit lighter. I don't know. I wouldn't say they're bleaching. I did say that, but maybe their makeup made it bright, or maybe the filter, they even used on the pictures. But that's Twins Love there. And our favorite fraudster, Ashmashi, she's here with a dress. I don't know who made this dress, but whoever made it, I hope she paid for it. She was there. And of course, the groomsmen. I'm going to tell you something about this picture. This picture here is supposed to be the last picture in my ensemble. Okay, Peterson's friends. I like the army collar suits. Okay, it's very, very rare to see this. People don't use green or army green and stuff, but they look really good in this army color ensemble. Now, before I go back to that picture, it's this one that caused all the controversy on X, formerly known as Twitter. Okay, so when they were exchanging the vows, right, Prudence was like really in tears. It was such an emotional time. This is the part where the bride sometimes cries, but it's usually the bride's father that cries in this area, or the bride's mother. But we've seen parents crying in this part. But Prudence cried, and while she was crying, the best man was also crying. Look at that first picture. The best man was actually crying. He wasn't whispering into his ears, he was crying into his ears. And then the top one, just look at how Peterson was looking at his best man. Why are you crying like that? Should I trust this guy? Are you crying because we're now married and there won't be any outings or any gallivanting with the boys anymore? Or what is this cry for? I be used to date my wife. I don't know, but this picture got the whole of Twitter talking. Like, when did it become a tradition for the best man to be crying? I mean, real tears. Oh. Love it, love it, love it. Congratulations to the couple, Mr. and Mrs. Okopi, Prudence and Peterson, PPO, like happy married life. Kemi Talks News.